Okay, so we've got one whole day in London before we head back to Edinburgh. We're just going to kind of potter around and do a few bits. We've got vague plans, but mostly we're just going to...
Potter about, really.
Yeah, do some stuff that we've been waiting to do since last time.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. So we're starting from Peckham, because that's where we tend to stay. Now, normally we would jump on the bus and go up to Oxford Street, because there's a bus literally right outside where we stay. However, today we are going to Victoria because we are meeting someone very special. And we're meeting them in the Victoria kind of area. And it makes sense, rather than going up to Oxford Street and like going up and down and round and all kind of uphill and down Dale, to just go to Victoria and have a wander around, because we've not done that in years. I don't know if you ever have you?
Not really.
There's been no reason for you to, because I used to live in the south of England, so this would be my view coming up to Edinburgh, London. Every time I came to visit, we'd go past Battersea Power Station. So it's interesting to see it now, like all these years later, because I've not come this way in so long. I always used to come in through Victoria, so this is a place I'm very, very familiar with. So to see it a few years later where so much has changed is kind of awesome, and kind of like, wow, this has really changed.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of buildings out there now, like big, tall glass buildings.
Which aren't very nice, and...
Really? I think they're kind of cool.
I like Battersea Power Station the way it is, and for them to gut it is just...
Yeah, Battersea Power Station was really awesome. I'm more talking about the ones outside here, like that big kind of pointy one. It's kind of cool. Oh, and this is cool as well. This is Little Ben, as it says here. So Big Ben at the moment is being renovated, so you can't see it. We couldn't see it last time we were down either. But this is a scale model of it. So that's as close as you're going to get in this video, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but it's cool. We literally stumbled across it, so...
Indeed. Because we were on our way here, this is just, a shopping centre with a crosstown donut hut.
Woo!
Booyah, because you love your donuts.
I love my donuts. And the last time we were in London, we went to Crosstown, and it was amazing.
Yeah, we did Crosstown versus Donut Time, and Crosstown were way better. Well, they're not neither were 100% vegan, but Crosstown does have a 100% vegan shop in... Oxford Street kind of area.
Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah. So those were the vegan options today. There was like a meal deal thing where you could get a pumpkin spice donut and a chai for $5.50. So not going to say no to that. And you didn't say no to that either, and had a second donut.
Yeah, well, A, I'm greedy. B, I love donuts. C, I had chai instead of coffee. How big a deal is that for me?
You like chai?
Yeah, I know, but
whenever we go to Himalaya, you have chai.
Yeah, but also I'm a major coffee fiend. So.
True. Well, after having breakfast, we wandered down the road and we did some touristy stuff that we would never normally do. We went past Buckingham Palace.
Yep.
And there was all this all these people, all this police, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I can see two guards standing there. What is going on? So in the end, you went and spoke to one of the policemen and were like, what is the big hoo-ha? And it turns out there were people literally everywhere because it was the changing of the guard.
Yep.
As soon as we heard bagpipes, we were out of there. No, hear enough of them at home. Don't need them here as well. Thanks, but bye. And literally opposite Buck House, there is St James Park, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and peaceful and lovely.
And filled with a huge variety of wildlife. Your avian knowledge was amazing.
And squirrels. Squirrels. So friendly squirrels. Look at it's so cute. Oh, I love squirrels. Look at it. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna climb up here and look at you.
And then go, why is there no food? Right,
yeah.
I'm off.
After that, so Google Maps got a bit drunk, and it told us we weren't as far as we were. So we ended up coming out by Downing Street and all of that area. And it was quite nice to see some anti-Brexit protesters. Okay, there was only a couple, but still, it was quite nice. It was very nice. Neither of us said anything offensive in the direction of 10 Downing Street, so we did quite well.
I flicked the V's.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I was trying to behave.
I wasn't. Sorry. Lowering the tone. Again.
Oh, well.
Oops.
I just didn't want to use the C word on on YouTube. But yeah, that was Big Ben. And this is Parliament Square with the one female statue there is there, because they're all men, because, you know, patriarchy. But anyway, that is Westminster Abbey. And we saw all this stuff. I've never seen half of this before. But ultimately it was to come here, to come to Iris and June, to meet our very first patron supporter, Pimlicat. She's lovely. She's like such a sweetheart. And look, she brought us a present.
I was so touched. I genuinely was at a loss for words.
It's like, oh my God, you're so wonderful and so lovely. And look at her, she's so lovely. Sadly, her other half couldn't come. Instead, he was at work with, wait for it, this gorgeous boy.
Yep.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Yep.
So,
didn't you say who needs a to-do list anyway? And the
when
dog's
you've got a
totally
dog,
like, wasn't it me?
So yeah, thank you, huge thank you to Pimlicat. It has been fantastic to meet you, and yeah, it was just really lovely.
It was.
So after having that wonderful cup of tea, we got on a tube and went up to Camden to go to Rudy's Dirty Vegan Diner, because someone had been fiending on their Reuben ever since we saw it. So we got the Reuben as part of the meal deal with chips. We got some macaroni cheese and we got some wings. And we were like, yeah, we can split this and it'll be fine and we can still have dinner. Yeah, we were wrong.
Yep. But it was totally worth it. And I am so glad that I didn't have the Reuben the first time round and just went for the wings, because I would not have finished it. I would not manage.
Huge. Oh my God, the Reuben is huge. And the wings are lovely. Like, the whole thing was just amazing.
Yep.
But then we're sitting there, you know, minding our own business, and someone comes along and says, oh, I got too many mozzarella sticks. Do you want some? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want some mozzarella sticks. Look at them.
They're amazing.
Oh my God. While I ate so much I could have vomited, it was totally worth it.
Absolutely.
With that like marinara sauce as well. But while we were there, someone had just come from this place, which is Nana and Nonna's or something like that. This is a new place. They've not even got a sign up, really. And they do vegan cheesecakes, vegan croissants, banoffee pie, all sorts. Now, as I have previously said, I'd already eaten enough that I thought I was going to vomit. So we settled on a fig and almond croissant for later. It is still sitting in the bag. We've not eaten it yet, but we will get round to it.
Honest.
And from Camden, we jumped back on the tube. And by the time we got to the other side, out by Oxford Circus, because normally we'd walk this, wouldn't we? But you've got sore feet and
museum feet and then.
And yeah, we're still both kind of recovering from a cold that we didn't bother. We got the tube, and by now it's dark, which is kind of cool because it meant we get to see the Christmas lights. Now, they were kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was kind of cool that they weren't all kind of branded or something along the lines of a film that's happening at the moment, or, you know, something like that.
Because that was what happened the last time we were down. It was the some crappy movie brings you the lights, and you're like, what?
I don't care. And but I don't know, it was kind of hard to see what they were, but anyway, this is ultimately why we've come this way, other than to buy you some pants and socks and other fun stuff that we've kind of skipped because you don't really need to see Leo shopping for pants. This is the Algerian coffee shop,
which is amazing.
It is.
We stocked up on coffee because
excuse me,
coffee, and you got some tea.
Indeed, but we'll get back to that in a second. Because we're like, we'll just head home back now because we're knackered. The bus was well and truly drunk.
Aye.
It was like, it wasn't stopping in Oxford Street. It wasn't stopping at like the next place that we got down to. We had to walk quite a way in the rain to get on that damn bus. So by the time we got back, we were just ready to call it a day and just have a shower, unpack some things, and have a chill. So first up is the lovely present that Pimlicat has given us. Yep,
it's amazing.
It is. It's just so lovely. It really, really is. It's a couple of candy canes and some Fry's chocolate creams. I have not had this stuff in years.
I was fiending on that the other day.
I used to eat so much of these as a kid, but I haven't had them in so long.
I was at work. I was fiending on it, and it was like, I really need this in my life. Why do we not have any? Because someone mentioned it, and I was about ready to be
Strangle them.
violent towards them, and then realised it's chocolate. It's cool. I'll get some later, and then forgot.
But well, there you go. It was meant to be.
Indeed.
We've also got a beautiful smelly candle that smelled amazing.
Yep.
And some Bath fizzes and a cracker, and it's just all so lovely. So once again, thank you so much to Pimlicat for one, supporting us on.
Sure thing.
Okay, why is Siri talking to us? Anyway, one, for supporting us on Patreon, and two, for coming and meeting us today, because it has been really lovely to meet people who support us. So thank you so much. And this is Leo's shopping haul when it comes to the coffee.
So yeah, what we have is there's 4 lots of coffee, one of which is for Suzanne, who is babysitting our handsome wee man, and she has the Thai Doi Saket. There's also some Huehe Tatingo and Antigua Guatemala for me, and some ground for work, and and pants and a t-shirt.
So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and be awesome like Pimlicat, and check us out on Patreon. And we will see you next time.